Hi, and welcome to part 2 of this video. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, I'm going to link it above. Click on that before you watch this because it'll give you a general overview of what's happening in this video. So this video is going to be covering female names in Italian that are really popular.
Before we get into the names I had prepared, I got a request for a specific name by a viewer named Paul. He says, "Hi Elisa, love your videos. Because of you, I'm well on my way to learning to roll my R's, which I've never been able to do and has actually put me off starting for a while. Quick question. I've signed up to Italian classes at my university as I think I'm going to choose to do it as a module in my final year. However, I don't want to look like an idiot when I walk into class and say the name of the person who recommended me. Am I correct in thinking the pronunciation of this would be along the lines of Lucia? Thanks." Can you guess how it's pronounced? The name is actually pronounced Lucia. Make sure you're making a tight U sound. It's not Lu, it's Lu. In the second half of the name, the C coming after the I makes a ch sound. This name is not like Luciano in that the stress of these names are in different places. This is why you may have thought it was pronounced Lucia. Rather, the stress in Luciano is on the A, whereas the stress in Lucia is on the I. I hope that helps. Now, on to the other names.
The first name is Elisa, which is actually the name of a very famous singer in Italy. Maybe people would say it how they say my name, Alyssa. I have no idea. Let me know how you would have pronounced it. It's E-L-I-Z-A, Elisa. So we have Elisa. The next name is Chiara. Chiara. So this one might be tricky if you're reading it because CH can make a lot of different sounds in English. It can make the ch sound like chat, or it can make sh sound like machine, or it can make a k sound like mechanic. Okay, so you probably have no idea how to say this name. In Italian, it's always k, like mechanic. We do have an equivalent to this name in English. It would be Chiara. Chiara, where the I is very pronounced. This one's a bit different. It's Chiara. Chiara. It's not Chiara. The I is not that strong. We kind of skip over it a little bit. Another one is Martina. Martina. Martina, not Martina. Like martini, like the drink, okay? Martina. Martina. The next one I think we have in Canada. I would say Adriana in English. Adriana. This is another popular one in Italy. In Italian, it would be Adriana, not A. So we start that with an A sound in English. It's A in Italian, like it always is. Adriana, Alessandra. We have Alexandra in English, or Alexander. We also have Alessandro in Italian. Anyway, we have Alexandra in English, so it's not a X. We don't have the X, we have 2 S's. The E is almost the same, so Alessandra, Alessandra. You want to hold that S a bit. Alessandra, Alessandra. The next name I have is the name of a Canadian singer who has Italian parents, or an Italian background at least. Her name is Italian, but it's always pronounced in English, obviously because she's famous in Canada and the States. Anyway, so the singer I'm talking about is Alessia Cara. If you applied Italian pronunciation rules to her name, you would get Alessia Cara. Alessia is another name that's popular, so Alessia. We have a double S, so you gotta hold it. Make sure you're pronouncing all those vowels. Alessia. Some other ones are Federica. Federica. I don't even think we really have an equivalent to this in English, at least not a modern one. Federica. 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 Remember, because we don't have the I in between the C and the A, it's not a soft C, it's a K sound. Federica. Another name that we use a lot in English is Anna. But in Italian, it would be Anna. This one's a super good name to practice those double consonants on, the double N. Anna. So the 2 A's obviously are the same sound. We just need to focus on that double N. Anna. Anna. We also have Sarah. So the Italian version of Sarah is Sara. Sara. Same thing. Focus on those A's, make sure you get that R. The difference are the A's, not Sarah, Sarah, Sara, Sara. Julia, it's not too different from how it's pronounced in English, at least compared to some of the other ones, but the spelling is very different. So we don't have a J In that name, we have G-I-U, Ju. The purpose of the I, again, is to soften the G. So we have Giulia, not Julia. Julia. The I is more pronounced in English. In the Italian version, it's not as harsh. Giulia. Another one that we have in English is Laura. In Italian, this would be Laura. Laura. Actually, I haven't spoken to her in an extremely long time, but I guess I'll send her this video now. But we had an exchange student come to our high school, and her name was Laura, and everyone said Laura, and I realized this now that we were all calling her Laura when her name is actually Laura. I don't know if that would have been annoying or not, but I guess now she'll let me know. So again, it's not Laura. Each vowel is pronounced individually. So we have Laura, 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 Laura. I'm just going to go through the last ones quickly. We also have Elena. We have another one that I think is such a pretty name. It's actually kind of hard to pronounce in English because of the R's. It's Aurora. I can't even say it. Aurora. Aurora. In Italian, it would be Aurora. Aurora. So it's au, not a. In English, we have Aurora. In Italian, it's au. Aurora. Aurora. The next name is Alice, which is Alice in English, and I thought the pronunciation was so different that when I heard it, I didn't even know it was the equivalent of Alice. Alice, 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 so that it becomes E, and the C obviously becomes a ch sound. So Alice. We also have Beatrice. The equivalent of Beatrice is Beatrice in English, which is an extremely old name. It's still used in Italian. The thing with this one is in English we do say Beatrice. We do pronounce each vowel. It's not perfectly like it is in Italian, but we still pronounce them individually, which should help. So it's Beatrice, Beatrice. So it's not I-a, it's e-a. I-a, e-a. Beatrice becomes Beatrice. Beatrice. And the last one is Arianna. In English we have Ariane, Ariana, Ariana Grande. That's actually another good example. In English we say Ariana Grande. Her name has only one N in it. So if we said it in Italian, it would be Ariana Grande, Ariana Grande. But the more common spelling in Italian, I believe, is with two N's. So it's Arianna, Arianna. So the same thing with the word we saw before, Anna, Anna. You want to have that double N. So Arianna, Arianna. And for Ariana Grande, it would be Ariana Grande. And that's it. So thanks for watching part 2. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, go watch it. If you think this is a helpful video or video mini-series, let me know. Leave me a like if you think it was helpful. Leave me a comment and let me know how it went for you. And that's it. I'll see you next time, next week. Bye.